Welcome back to another tier maker video, and in this tier maker video we are going to be rating all the Leeds players since 2017. Now, I'm excited to do this. I don't know if it's right up to date, so I don't know if we've got people like Paveda and Augustin and stuff like that, I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyways, first player is Kemar Roof. Now, I'm going to put Roof in great. Roof was a great player. When he first came over, he was very hit and miss. But that last season for Leeds, until he got injured, was brilliant. I think he was top goal scorer at a couple of parts in the season. Unfortunately, got that injured. What, in my opinion, affected our season. I think we would have got top 2 if he didn't get injured. But yeah, what a season. He's at Rangers now. I know he scored the other day. So, good luck to him there. And yeah. Next up, we've got Patrick Bamford. Now, I've put Roof in great, and Bamford's got to be in great as well. If we didn't have Bamford, we wouldn't have got top 2 this year. We might have got second, but we would nowhere near done as well. Because he works for the team. Maybe a bit like Firmino for Liverpool, works for the team and gets other people and other players goals. And he did get 16 goals for himself, what is still very good. But yeah, Patrick Bamford, great player. Ayepo Harm has potential to be special. Oh, has potential to be better, shall I say, not playing career mode right now. Now, when he was at Leeds, I think first in that season he played about 7 games. Looked decent, I think 6'5", but we didn't keep hold of him because he didn't get enough game time. He went to Barnsley. I think he's doing alright at Barnsley. Stayed up with them, so yeah, has potential to be better, but nothing better than that. Probably has potential to be an average or a good player. But yeah. Adam Forshaw. I'm torn between good and average. I'm going to put average. Now, we signed him in January from Middlesbrough. I think 2 or 3 seasons ago. Can't remember, but a lot of people were excited about the transfers. First half of the season was very good, but then he keeps getting injured, very injury prone. He's not even played 1 game for Leeds this season, and is definitely not Premier League quality. So I'm not sure what we're doing with him, if he's staying, leaving, or whatever. But yeah. Gianni Alioski. Good. Good. Alioski's good. I wouldn't say he's Premier League quality. He's high Championship quality, definitely. But yeah, he's very good and works for the team. And he's a bit like, he gets everyone's not ego, but he gets everyone happy around the club. And that's a big thing that we need. Ben White, Premier League quality. Fortunately, it's looking like we're not getting Ben White this season. It's a massive shame. It's like he's staying at Brighton somehow, unless he requests a transfer. But yeah, what a player he is. He's never played in the Premier League before, but for me, he is Premier League quality. And yeah. Next up, we've got Berardi. I'm going to put Berardi in good with Alioski. Again, Berardi has done so much for this club, been at the club since 2014. He's fought for this club. He gets sent off a couple of times, but has got that passion. And yeah, he'll battle for this club. He loves the club. Unfortunately, he's got a 9-month injury. So I don't know if that caused his end of career for Leeds. Hopefully not. But yeah. Next, we've got Chris Wood. And he can only go one place. Premier League quality, as he is. in the Premier League now, bagging at least 14 goals a season right now for Burnley, and linked with moves to Newcastle, Southampton. But yeah, what a player Chris Wood was for us. 27 goals in the Championship for us, 31 all season in all competitions. What a player. I think second highest Championship, like getting most goals in the Championship. I was at first, can't remember now, but yeah, what a player he is. Powell Sibicki. Oh, really bad. His time at Leeds, absolute terrible. I thought when we first signed him, he looked good. He looked promising, looked fast, but then he just got worse and worse and worse. And then we learnt him out. I think he's still on loan in Sweden or somewhere. But yeah, he's got no future at Leeds. Stewart, Dallas, great. See, all these great players are close to quality, just can't make it yet. I think they've got to do something in the Premier League to get there. But Dallas, before Bielsa came in, getting a lot of stick. He tried, he ran a lot, but just didn't have that quality. But when Bielsa came in, he's a different player altogether. What a player he is. I think, yeah, we've really got a good player on our hands there. And I am excited for the future and the Premier League of Dallas. Jordan Stevens has potential to be better. Still here, I think a player that we should loan out to Championship or League One maybe. And yeah, a great player. I think he's good. He's good on the ball. He's not the fastest for a winger. He's a right midfielder. Maybe that is something that he does need to work on. But he's not played that much yet for Leeds, so I can't put him any higher than has potential to be better. Lawrence Dubok, terrible. I'm not putting in the worst player ever, because he's not. But yeah, I've got to put him in terrible. Half a season at Leeds, he just couldn't concentrate. The ball came to him and he missed header about 10 times in one game. Nah, yeah, absolute pants. Tyler Denton, poor. Didn't play much for Leeds. I think he played 8 games in around 4 years for us, being at the club as a professional player. And then he's at Stevenage now, doing a decent job at Stevenage. Somehow, I think they've stayed up. But yeah, what a young player he was, and he had so much potential. But it seems like he had not too much, but it was overhyped way too much. What ruined his career. So I've got to put him in poor. I remember this is his time at Leeds. I think he's done a decent job at Stevenage, but yeah, I've got to put him at poor. Barry Douglas, average. Now, for his career, he would be in good, but again, it's just at Leeds, and he's another one like Forshaw, very injury prone. Don't know if he's staying, don't know if he's leaving this season. I think he should stay, because squad depth is massive in the Premier League. But yeah, I think he's a good player. Eddie Nketiah, I think he played about 12 matches maybe in the end for Leeds, maybe a bit more. They were all off the bench, maybe apart from one. I think he got 4 goals off the bench, so that's not bad for coming on for the last 10 minutes. And now he's beaten Lacazette to first team football at Arsenal. But again, it's at Leeds, but I'm going to put him as a good player. I think he's a class player, and I think he's got a good career ahead of him. Ryan Edmondson has potential to be better. Now, Ryan Edmondson has only ever played for Leeds twice, and I've only seen him play 3 times in his career, because he had that one game on loan at Aberdeen where he came off the last 15 minutes, but now he's broken his ankle. Another one really injury prone, but still has potential to be better, but has to be quick to really start his career going now. Ewan O'Kane, poor. Now, O'Kane, I feel sorry for him. I think, well, we loaned him out to Luton, was it? Yeah, Luton, and he broke his leg. He's getting on now, I think he's about 30. And, yeah, his time's done at Leeds. I think he is leaving. I think he's gone back on loan to Luton. Or permanent, I'm not quite sure. But, yeah, I think his career is over with Leeds United, but yeah, he was never anything special. Felix Weiderwald, terrible. I'm nearly edging to the worst player ever, but no, not that bad. Terrible. Jesus Christ. He cost us. That was Thomas Christensen's years, where we were. That's when the Leeds have fallen apart, really came back, and when everyone started singing it again. And, oh, Jesus, that was that year. We were second until Christmas, and then end up 15th, I think. And the keeper must have conceded must have been at fault for about 90% of the goals. Really bad. Really bad. J. Roy Grott has potential to be better. Now, if he was older, he would be in that poor or really bad, maybe really bad, but he's still 21, 22, and he's on loan, keeps going on loan to the Netherlands, and apparently doing a decent job there. He had no composure on the ball, he couldn't control the ball. He was big, physical and fast, that was it. But I think he just still has potential, but yeah, maybe loan move to England would help his career. Jack Harrison. Quality. I really rate Harrison now. First season was very meh. First season, I'd have put him in. Has potential to be better. Because he's, 22? This year, or last season, he's in quality. What a season he had. Star player, one of the star players. He just needs to get more goals under his name. That's his only bad thing. More goals. But yeah, good player. And he's got a really good future ahead of him. And hopefully with Leeds, as he's on his third year loan with Leeds, and then we can make it permanent if he does well in the Premier League. Helder Costa. Average. He had an average first season. Didn't get many goals or assists. 15 million worthy? No. We signed him 15 million, but I think we could have got a lot better with 15. But AO, got to remember, he's a good player for Wolves, so hopefully second season can do a lot better. Izzy Brown has potential to be special. I'm putting this because he only played one game for Leeds, or 1 or 2 games for Leeds off the bench. He got injured, didn't play, couldn't get in the team. Gone on loan to Sheffield Wednesday now, so I think he might do well there after having a good loan spell at Luton. But yeah, he's a good young player, and not young anymore actually, about 24 I think. So, but he's on Chelsea's books with a lot of money on his wage. No club that is his quality is willing to pay that money. Jack Clarke has potential to be special. His breakthrough year was brilliant, and that's why he went to Spurs. We came back on loan to Leeds, what I thought was a good deal, but only got the 1 game up to January off the bench. And then QPR got him on the second half and only played 3 games on loan. Still only young, but yeah, whatever his next move is, it will be a loan, I guess. I hope he does well because I do like him. Jamel Blackman, another one like Izzy Brown. He's 25. He's going to learn to Rotherham. He's a good young player. A good player at his age. For me, another one who only had one game at Leeds before breaking his leg. Oh, I can't believe that. Because he was looking like going to be a great keeper for us. Because I think it was him and Felix Widerwood. And yeah, he would have easily come into the team. But yeah, unfortunately, it didn't go his way. Yeah. Calvin Phillips. Premier League quality. Can't just sit here and lie. He is Premier League quality. What a player he is, the Yorkshire Pirlo, as fans like to call him. I believe he's the best player at this club that we've got on permanent, in my opinion. But yeah. I'm just trying to work out who this is. He's got his hair blown up from the wind. I don't know. I'll go through all the others. Myzik. Oh, has he even ever played for Leeds before? I think he's been at Leeds for about 8 years, 6 years, whatever. Actually, that was maybe 3 years, whatever. But never played. Always was our third, fourth backup choice keeper. Looking like he's going to leave this year to Huddersfield or maybe Scotland, the same. But yeah, he's not that good. If he's not even been given a chance, it's not like Leeds not to give a chance. But can't judge someone as I've never seen them play. So I'm gonna have to put in has potential to be better. Kiko Casilla, poor. Yeah. Cost us that derby match last year. And just never been the same since, really. Kunateman Kunchov, the young lad, I think he's just gone out on loan to another team in Italy, I think, or Spain, wherever. Good young Bulgarian player, and yeah, another one for the future. Kyle Bartley. When he was at Leeds, I've got to put him in that grade, because it was him and Janssen at the point. Cooper was just our bench centre-back. Cooper couldn't even get in the lineup. So, yeah, I'm going to have to put him in great. Lasoga, average. Got 10 goals and 34 appearances, I think. Or something like that. I think he's just a tall player. That was Chris Wood's replacement that we got on loan from Hamburg. Tall player, very similar to Wood, just didn't have as good as finish. He could finish the ball, but just wasn't as good. Roof's there again, I don't know why, but yeah. Louis Coyle. I'm going to have to put him poor. He was one of Leeds' next big players. Never worked out. It was him and Tyler Denton. They were both two young players. They were the two that got hyped. Louis Coyle's doing very good at Fleetwood now. I think he just signed a permanent there. Or has he gone somewhere else? I can't remember. But, yeah. Poor. I've got to put him poor. Lewis Baker, poor. Played 12 games for us on loan from Chelsea. And just very hit and miss in the midfield. And you need a player who's going to be consistently solid or good for you in that midfield. Andrew Lonergan. I'm not putting him in, has potential to, that's what he's like. Oops. Average. I think we had him as our backup keeper, and he did a good job. but he was a bit meh when he came in. Made a couple of mistakes, but did some vital saves, so I'm going to put him in average. Bamford's there again, and God knows why. Luke Ayling, Premier League quality, because he is. In my opinion, best right back in the Championship last year. I think he did a great job. Well, it was between him and Matty Cash. He got Players Footballer of the Year. And I think, yeah, what a player he is. Madga Gomez. Jesus, I don't know how I know that name. I just recognise his face from FIFA. But, oh my word. Young Spanish lad, attacking midfield. I don't think he ever played for us. Sold him to Doncaster. I don't know if he can get in Doncaster's team. But I'm just going to put has potential to be special because I've never seen him play. Now, who's that? There's so many trash players we've had in 2017. Oh, who is that? I can't get to my head. Damn. Well, after click quality. He didn't get played by any other managers, but Bielsa come in straight in that lineup, and he's played every game under Marcelo Bielsa. And unless he gets injured next year, I think that will continue in the Premier League. Because what a player he is. What a player. And I'm not putting him Prem quality, because I don't think he's Phillips level, but he is quality. Who is that? It really annoyed me. Matthias Bogus has potential to be special. I was afraid that he might be going to Napoli. He's never played a professional match for Leeds. I thought he would have been straight in the team when we signed him, but obviously on that contract he was one for the future. But yeah, like I said, one for the future has potential to be better. And yeah, a couple of our midfielders are getting old now, so yeah, he's got to be in there. Matthew Pennington, oh God. Poor, it's got to be poor. He made mistakes at the back. He was Cal Bartley's replacement. Yeah, that was the season after Bartley. He was on loan at Hull this year. But yeah, he's got to be... Oh, he's permanent at Hull now, maybe. I don't know. But he's got to be in that poor list, because I'm sorry, he was just terrible. He went terrible, but he was not the best. Meslier, good. Tall keeper. Our best keeper at the club right now. And for me, he should be starting in the Premier League next year. But I'm not putting Premier quality, because I'm not just going to lie. He's never played in Premier League football before, so I can't just say Prem quality like that. You've got to be someone really special like them players in there if you are Prem quality. Is that Ronaldo Vieira? I can't see. I'm not sure. Well, we'll miss him. Who's that? Oh, Pablo Hernandez. I'm going to have to put Prem quality because he did it for Swansea. He did absolutely brilliant for Swansea. I think he got 8 goals, 8 assists in the Premier League. He got 5th top assister when he was at Swansea. Obviously getting on now, but I'm going to have to put Prem quality just from that. What a player he is. Who's that? Peacock Farrell. Ooh. I'm going to have to put good. Good keeper, but he went to Burnley. He went to Burnley because he weren't happy of how much first team he came in, because that's when Casilla came in January, and then he's gone to Burnley and not played one game for a whole year. So, I don't know, it's looking like he's going to be back up if Chelsea keep Pope next year. I mean, if Burnley keep Pope next year, because Hart's gone. But yeah, I don't know what to say really there. Janssen, great. Like, he's got to be in the same as Bartley. They were both great together. What a partnership them two had. Yeah, he's a bit of an idiot, though, of how he treated Leeds last year, but we won't talk about that. Tyler Roberts, good. Young player, another one of my favourite players at Leeds. He's a good young player, and yeah, one for the future, but he's a good player right now. Right, here's Ronaldo Vieira. When he was at Leeds, he was great. I can't just sit here and lie. He was great. Why we sold him? Bielsa didn't want to sell him. We needed the funds at the time. But, yeah, he was good. And Sampdoria, and now linked with, who is it? Leicester, Everton, Newcastle, and another team. That other team can't come to my head. But, yeah. I think he's a great player. Hadi Saka. Oh. Really bad. He had the skills, he had the pace, but that's it. He couldn't finish, he couldn't pass, and that's a bit of a problem when you're a professional footballer. I'm sorry. Who's that? Samu Sayes. Now, Samu Sayes has to be he's got to be in the great, because he was creative for Leeds, got loads of assists, and we did miss him after he left to go back to Spain. We really did miss him. I missed a lot of his assists. But, yeah, I think we did right with Simon because his ego was too big. But, yeah. Jamie Shackleton. Good. He's so close to great. What a young player he is. And I promise, I'll put my life on it, he's going to the top. Hopefully with Leeds. I really hope it's with Leeds. But yeah, he is different class. Shaughnessy has potential to be special. He's 24, on loan at Leeds, keeps going to League One clubs. I think he'll be leaving this year. I don't know if he already has. But yeah, he's not a Leeds quality, but I suppose has potential to be good at other clubs. Anita Poor. When we first signed Anita, I was very impressed. I think he was a great sign-in, but just never lived up to his hype. Tom Pearce and Malik Wilkes has potential to be better. Both players look very good. I think they're both good young players, and they've got a future at whatever clubs they're going to be at. As you see, I'm going a bit quicker now because this video is taking quite a long time. I can't really see who that is. Who the hell is that? Probably just one of our fourth keepers or whatever in the past. But anyways, Liam Cooper. Quality. I mean, he's not Premier League quality. He does make mistakes, but he's the captain. He's the club captain. He made Janssen look good at times, and he's made Ben White. He's been a big thing for Ben White's career. Really has. Pace is the only thing that will be an issue in the Premier League for him. But yeah. Now, Ruth and Bamford are already on here. The other players, I think that could be Ronaldo Vieira's brother, Romero Vieira, who was here when he was, but then he left. But yeah, I'm not really going to rate any of these players. Leif Davis isn't on here, but yeah. Anyways, as you see, in the past, we never had the worst player ever since 2017. We've had terrible players, really bad players, quite a lot of poor players, a lot of players who had potential, average players, good players, quite a lot of good players, great players, and a couple of Premier League qualities and quality players. But yeah, that is it. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.